Number 17, Autumn Haskell. Number 19, Emily Woods. Number 20, Chloe Van Bart. Number 22, Jasmine Hazel. Number 24, Taylor Howard. Number 25, Haley Shippey. Number 26, Charlie McCarthy. Number 29, Leah Spain. Number 33, Jordan Cook. Number 37, Rebecca Costi Cole. Number 54, Mackenzie Long. And now the starters from Minot State University. In goal, from Littleton, Colorado, number 1, Aaron Rafferty. Midfielder from Rockland, California, number 4, Ashley Hunter. Defender from Long Beach, California, number 7, Ashley Franco. Forward from San Luis, Mexico, number 11, Cynthia Santiago. Defender from Darien Center, New York, number 13, W.O. Klychak. Midfielder from Minot, North Dakota, number 15, Sophia Lewis. Forward from Alvarado, Washington, number 18, Haley Berriman. Defender from Stockton, California, number 21, Yasinia Pacino. Defender from Yuba City, California, number 23, Morgan Myers. Defender from Oak Grove, California, number 27, Aubrey Wilson. And the forward from the Netherlands, number 28, Melanie Van Volsken. The Beavers are coached by Jason Spain and assisted by Aaron Daly and Nate Gutierrez. And now let's meet the non-starters for the home team on the scoreboard, the Minnesota State University Mavericks. Number 1, Taylor Couture. Number 2, Lauren Smith. Number 3, Caitlin Brown. Number 5, Alicia Betsy. Number 6, Bree Chasho. Number 8, Julia Beth. Number 10, Brenda Sens. Number 11, Cindy DePringer. Number 15, Julia Nellis. Number 18, Anna Mixon. Number 20, Taylor Borzowski. Number 21, Danielle Tazik. Number 22, Jessica Holt. Number 23, Brittany Kroll. Number 24, Molly Serafoli. Number 25, Shelby Lund. Number 26, Sandy Stoltz. Number 27, Cassidy Joyce. Number 28, Kari Chaplutski. Number 30, Claire Baresi. Number 31, Nadia Lowry. Number 32, Aaron Leary. Number 34, Abby Osgood. Number 35, Brooke Velikas. And number 36, Zoe Wright. Now let's meet the starters from Minnesota State University. A forward from Mankato, Minnesota, number 4, Jenny Butter. Defender from Ames, Iowa, number 7, Kelly Friedrich. Forward from Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 9, Morgan Couture. Midfielder from Mankato, Minnesota, number 12, Manny Bourne. Defender from Inver Grove Heights, number 13, Taylor Camille. Forward from Hugo, Minnesota, number 14, Molly Riley. Defender from Pride, Iowa, number 16, Morgan Stevens. Defender from Oak Hill, Minnesota, number 17, Abby Houskin. Midfielder from Castle, Colorado, number 19, Dakota Lindell. Forward from Oklahoma, Wisconsin, number 29, Julia Cox. And the goalkeeper from Cedar Falls, Iowa, number 33, Alessia Hughes. The Mavericks are coached by Brian Ball and assisted by Ben Jones, Eric Joseph, and Alexi Pizzica. At this time, we will now have the reading of the NSIC sportsmanship brief by Minnesota State University Maverick and student athlete Julia Nellis.
NCAA and the NSIC encourage and promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of your opponents. As Division II student athletes, we support a diverse and inclusive environment, and we commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. We invite you to support our efforts.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the pitch on the campus of Minnesota State University, Mankato. This is the championship match in the NSIC conference tournament as the number 21 ranked Minnesota State Mavericks host the Minot State Beavers. The winner of this final match will be crowned NSIC conference tournament champions and will receive an automatic bid into the NCAA Division II women's soccer tournament. Starting with Minot State, the Beavers are 13-4-3, 10-4-2 in the NSIC conference on the season, and are the 4th seed in this conference tournament. Minot State is coming off of a 3-2 win against St. Cloud State in the quarterfinals on Wednesday, and a 3-1 win against UMary in the semifinals on Friday. Player to watch for the Beavers, senior forward number 18, Haley Berryman. She has 11 goals on the season and a total of 26 points. And for Minnesota State, the Mavericks are 17-2-1, 15-1-1 in the NSIC on the season, and are the 2 seed in this conference tournament. Minnesota State is coming off of a 4-0 victory against Concordia St. Paul in the quarterfinals on Wednesday, and a 3-0 victory against Augustana in the semifinals on Friday. Player to watch for the Mavericks, junior forward number 19, Dakota Wendell. She leads the Mavericks in goals with 14 on the season and a total of 34 points. We get to starters for today's match, starting with Minnesota State. Number 4, Jenny Vetter. Number 7, Kelly Friedrich. Number 9, Morgan Coutu. Number 12, Maddie Brandt. Number 13, Taylor Keneally. Number 14, Molly Riley. Number 16, Morgan Seamuth. Number 17, Abby Hoskin. Number 19, Dakota Wendell. Number 29, Julia Zock. Number 33, in goal, Alexa Raboon. Now for Minot State, in goal, number 1, Erin Rafferty. Number 4, Ashley Hunter. Number 7, Ashley Franco. Number 11, Cynthia Samaniego. Number 13, Gabriela Koyatek. Number 15, Sophia Lewis. Number 18, Haley Berryman. Number 21, Yesenia Pisano. Number 23, Morgan Myers. Number 27, Audrey Wilson. And number 28, Melanie Van Valsten. It's run away here in Mankato. Rather wet day here, a fall day. Not rain currently, but grass definitely a little slippery. Minnesota State in their home gold jerseys in this first half, going from right to left, and Minot State in their black road jerseys with red stripes down the front, going from left to right. Now controlled by Minot State, played up, headed there by Friedrich. Settled down there by Samaniego, headed back out there by Wendell, and now Riley on the ball for the Mavericks. Molly Riley plays it into Beaver territory. Back there was Pisano. They would play it back to the keeper, Rafferty. Rafferty plays it up for Van Valsten. Ball deflects over on the near side for Haley Berryman. Berryman trying to get to Samaniego. Coutu able to play it back for Seamuth. Seamuth now to Hoskin. Abby Hoskin looking for Coutu. That goes over her head off of Myers. Back to Pisano. Pisano up for Berryman. Berryman heads it back to Hoskin. Hoskin settles it down now for Minnesota State. Looking to play one up. Back there was Pisano. They would play it back for Myers. Morgan Myers now up on the near side. Over Berryman's head. Back there was Keneally to play it up for Wendell. Wendell pressured there by Hunter, and now Hunter plays it to Berryman. Haley Berryman trying to play one in the middle for Pisano. A little too far for her. Now Ashley Hunter looking to flip the field. Has Sophia Lewis. Friedrich able to play it out for the Mavericks on the far side. It'll be a throw-in for Minot State.
Okay, sir.
Ball taken away there by Jenny Vetter. Turns it over though at midfield. Beavers play it back. Now looking for Lewis, Sophia Lewis, able to get around Hoskin. Hoskin back there, Lewis trying to center. Keneally able to play it out. Over to Friedrich. Kelly Friedrich now with some space on the far side. Looking to play one up for Zoc. A little too far. Tech turns it over. Dakota Wendell will play it up. Stoppage here by the referee as the Beavers looks to be injured at midfield. The injured Beaver. Number 28, Melanie Van Valsten, she'll walk off. We'll get an early sub here for Minot State. Checking in, number 5, Megan Kawahara. Ball gets played back to the keeper Rafferty, and on the restart, Rafferty's goal kick played up by Baran on the far side. That'll go out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Beavers. Trying to get in for Samaniego. Zoc able to take it away. Foul on Minnesota State. It'll be a free kick now just across midfield for the Beavers. Setting up to take it there on the far side, number 27, Audrey Wilson. Wilson had a assist in the semifinal match versus UMary, the first goal of the game. Off a set piece just like this. Ball played in the box, pinballed off of Hoskins' foot, and now Keneally able to settle down for the Mavericks. Keneally slips, able to get it up for Wendell. Wendell plays it back to midfield. Now Kawahara turns it over. Dakota Wendell across midfield, looking to play one in space for Vetter. Jenny Vetter trying to cross, ball deflects to the keeper Rafferty, and she's able to make the grab. Samaniego settles it down. Gets over for Quayatek. Quayatek looking for the near side for Berryman. That's going to go out of play. We thrown for Minnesota State. Trying to find Wendell. Taken away there by Quayatek. Quayatek gets around Katu now. Played into the middle for Sophia Lewis. That goes off her foot. Now Friedrich comes away with it. Kelly Friedrich trying to play into space for Vetter. Beaver defender slips, and now Zoc takes it away for the Mavericks. Julia Zoc now looking to cross for Katu. Morgan Katu plays it back for Wendell. Dakota Wendell's shot deflects off Quayatek. Ashley Franco back there. Is going to let it go out of play, thinking it was going to be off of the Mavericks, but clearly it was a deflection. It'll be a corner kick for Minnesota State. First corner of the game between both teams. That's number 9, Morgan Katu, running over there on the far side to take it for the Mavericks.
Let's turn the count.
Corner comes in low, it goes off the side of the net, and it'll be a goal kick for Minot State. Taking the goal kick is Wilson. Headed back all the way to Hoskin. Hoskin in her own zone. Plays it up on the far side, looking for Vetter. That'll curve out of play. It'll be a throw for the Beavers. Franco trying to get in for Lewis. That'll go out of play. Mavericks throw this time. Vetter gets it into Zoc. Zoc looking to cross for Wendell. That goes a little too far. All the way back to the keeper, Rafferty, and she'll scoop it up there. One hop headed up there by Lewis. Back up by Baran for the Mavericks. Now Beavers come away with it. Sophia Lewis plays it over for Hunter. Hunter's pass deflects off of Friedrich. Out of play on the far side. It'll be a throw for Minot. Sophia Lewis plays it back to Hunter. Hunter's cross. Back there was Barand, able to stop it. Now Sophia Lewis has Berryman. Little give and go, a little too far for Lewis, and Friedrich plays it back for Hoskin. Hoskin's pass deflects back to Seamuth. Seamuth one more time for Hoskin. Hoskin unable to get it out as the Beavers looking to press up. Good defense there from Seamuth. It's the Mavericks going away with it. Here's number 9, Morgan Katu. Katu trying to find Zock, a little too far for her. Ball gets played back for Barand at midfield. Headed up there by Kwayatek. One more time by Barand, and now settled down by Zock. Zock pressured there by Wilson, able to get around a couple Beaver defenders. Now Zock in the middle of the field, playing over in the space for Riley up on the far side. Molly Riley looking to send one in. A little too far. Ball comes back to Katu. Katu able to play it back for Keneally. Taylor Keneally looking to cross, headed up there by Hunter. Pass up by Brandt. Now the Beavers come away with it. Sophia Lewis trying to clear. Once again was Brandt. Trying to find Vetter up on the far side. Jenny Vetter able to hold. Ball gets played out by Franco. It'll be a throw for the Mavericks. Ball comes into Riley. Riley trying to get to Vetter. The Mavericks are off sides.
Working it, girl. Keep working it. Patience.
Audrey Wilson takes the free kick for the Beavers. Plays it up for Lewis. Lewis gets fouled. Be a Beaver free kick there as Barant pushed down Lewis. Audrey Wilson once again take this free kick a little further up now for Minot. Good kick there, headed out by Barant. As far as Franco trying to send one in for Lewis. Back there was Friedrich, able to play it out on the far side. It'll be a Beaver throw. And 10 minutes elapsed here in this first half. Still scoreless in Mankato. Both teams just feeling this game out. Hard to see where the ball's going. Ball's skipping a lot here as the grass is a little wet. One hop comes to Raboon and she's able to make the grab. Ball deflects off of Wendell. Riley able to play it back for the Mavericks. Kelly Friedrich over there on the far side. Ball deflects over for Hoskin. Hoskin trying to play it up for Vetter. Now ball comes to Barant. Barant back for Wendell. Now Seamuth has Keneally up on the near side. Taylor Keneally now across midfield finds Katu. Morgan Katu settles it down. Back for Seamuth. Seamuth trying to find Wendell. Ball deflects for Samaniego. Played up there by Berryman. Now Keneally back for Hoskin. Hoskin now with some space. Gonna send one up for Katu, a little too far for her. Ball gets played back out for Kwayatek. Kwayatek over for Myers. Myers plays it back to the middle. Has Sophia Lewis. Lewis looking to cross for Berryman. Ball deflects off Keneally, now controlled by Hoskin. Hoskin up on the near side for Wendell. Wendell brings it back to the middle. Cross midfield has Zock. Julia Zock. Pitched there by Pisano. Able to get it up for Vetter. Jenny Vetter, excuse me. Able to control the first touch. Trying to play it over for Katu. Katu pressured there by Wilson. Plays it back for Wendell. Dakota Wendell makes a move. Shot on goal. Headed out there by Franco. There'll be another corner kick for Minnesota State. Their second of the game.
Guys, the concentration needs to be higher instead of the communication.
Once again, running over there for the Mavericks. Number 9, Morgan Katu on the far side, going to take this one.
Who got it? Who got it? Go, man.
Katu's kick comes in, and that goes off the side of the net. It'll be a goal kick for Minot State. Audrey Wilson setting up to take it for the Beavers. Ball played up to Hunter now. Ashley Hunter trying to put it into space for Lewis. Sophia Lewis running up there on the far side. Back there was Hoskin. Able to let it go. I believe.
Come on, Eric.
Oh no, the ref's not going to call a foul. It'll just be a. No, it will be a foul on Minot State. So free kick for Abby Hoskin and the Mavericks. Hoskin slips. Now here's a chance for the Minot State Beavers. Samaniego over for Berryman. Haley Berryman's shot comes in wide. It'll be another goal kick for Alexa Raboon in Minnesota State. Boone's kick played up as far as Quayatek for Minot State. Quayatek trying to find Lewis up on the far side. It'll go out of play. It'll be a throw for the Mavericks. Now Vetter trying to win it back. Sophia Lewis takes it away from Minot State. Ball comes up to Hunter now. Hunter in the middle for Van Valsten. Van Valsten looking to play one into space for Berryman up on the near side. Haley Berryman pressured there by Keneally, looking to cross. No one there for Minot State as Hoskin comes away with it from the Mavericks. Has a lot of space up on the near side. Decides to get it up for Zock now. Zock pressured there by Quayatek. Has Dakota Wendell in the middle. Dakota Wendell trying to play it into space for Katu. Katu trying to get to Vetter. A miscommunication there from the Mavericks as the ball comes up to Wendell. Headed there by Van Valsten. Settled down there by Hunter. Hunter has Berryman up on the near side. Berryman back to the middle. Quayatek, a little give and go here on the near side. Berryman trying to cross. Looking for Sophia Lewis. Back there is Friedrich for the Mavericks. Able to play it out on the far side. It'll be throwing for Minot State. Ball comes into Lewis. Sophia Lewis. Cross comes to Berryman. Shot there by Hunter, and that sails over the net. Good look there from Minot State. It's 15 minutes elapsed here in this first half. Still scoreless in Mankato between Minnesota State and Minot State, the NSIC Conference Championship. Headed up there by Vetter. Taken away there by Minot State. Franco plays it back for Wilson. Wilson's kick kept in there by Friedrich for the Mavericks. Brandt gets it up for Vetter. Now Zock plays it for Riley. Molly Riley pressured there. Ball deflects over for Van Valsten. Van Valsten trying to keep it in a little too far there for Lewis. Friedrich turns it over. Samaniego trying to play into space for Lewis. Sophia Lewis keeps it in on the near side, looking to cross for Berryman. Back there was Keneally, able to play it out on the end line. It'll be a corner kick for Minot State, their first of the game here. Running over there for the Beavers, number 7, Ashley Franco, and also over there is number 15, Sophia Lewis. Franco setting up to take it. The kick comes in, and that goes wide. It'll be a goal kick for Minnesota State. Played up there by Raboon. Now Franco for the Beavers. Little give and go there from Lewis. Ashley Franco slips, able to get it to Lewis. Lewis trying to get around Barant. Lewis now reverses. Plays one for Franco. Ashley Franco. Trying to send one in, looking for a touch. It'll deflect off of Hoskin, and it'll be another corner for Minot State. Number 7, Ashley Franco, setting up once again to take it from Minot State. Taking it quickly, ball comes in, punched out there by Raboon. Over for Zock. Zock plays it up for Vetter. Vetter trying to get it around Hunter. Ball deflects out of play off for the Beavers. It'll be a throw for the Mavericks. Friedrich gets it into Katu. Headed up there from Zock, and that'll roll out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Beavers. Headed up there by Katu and Riley. Trying to settle down with Zock, and now ball comes back for Wilson. Wilson trying to play it into space for Lewis. A little too far for her. Hoskin back there for the Mavericks. Plays it short on the far side for Friedrich. Kelly Friedrich. Trying to get it up for Barant, unable to control. Now Van Valsten, back for Hunter, a little give and go now for Van Valsten. Melanie Van Valsten looking to take a shot on goal and scooped up there by Raboon. So far in this first half, 20 minutes elapsed. Minot State, 4 shots compared to Minnesota State's 2. Beavers looking like the better team so far early in this game. And now Berryman up for Samaniego. Samaniego falls down. It'll be foul. Foul or handball, I'm not sure, but nonetheless, it'll be a free kick for the Mavericks in their own zone. Number 17, Abby Hoskin takes it. Headed up there by Wendell. Up for Zock. Now Zock has it taken away there by Quayatek. Now Van Valsten trying to play one up on the near side for Berryman. Goes too far, not a play. Near side throw in for the Mavericks. Keneally gets it in for Hoskin. Hoskin up on the near side. Headed there by Quayatek. Seamuth lets it go for Hoskin. Vetter trying to keep it on the near side, unable to do so. It'll be a throw-in for Minot State. Morgan Myers takes it quickly, trying to find Berryman. Ball comes off for Vetter. Now Wendell looking to play one up for Katu. Good ball for Katu. Back there was Franco. They tangle up. Katu is called for the foul, I believe. So it'll be a free kick for Minot State, but what a pass there. Now Wilson. Plays it up. Samaniego on the ball, now taken off there from Katu. Katu able to keep it in. Get it up for Riley. Riley back for Katu. Off the head of there of Zock, trying to get it to Vetter. Taken away there by the Beavers. Now up for Ashley Hunter. Hunter a little too far there for Lewis. Now Friedrich plays over for Hoskin. Hoskin has Wendell up in the middle. Wendell unable to control that first touch. Now Hunter plays it over on the near side for Berryman. Berryman unable to control there for Minot State. Good defense there for Keneally. Now Dakota Wendell on the ball for the Mavericks. Gets it in the middle now for Riley. Riley has Katu up on the far side. Katu plays it into space now for Zoc. Zoc looking to cross. Ball deflects there off of Pisano. Zoc able to keep it in there on the far side. Looking to cross in for Wendell. Ball gets headed out there by Myers. Played back out as far as Seamuth, and now Seamuth has Keneally on the near side. Taylor Keneally's cross. Looking in for Riley. Ball gets headed in. Katu shot. That goes just wide. Beavers defense was looking for a offside call. They weren't going to get it, and a near chance there for the Mavericks. But Katu's shot goes wide, and it'll be a goal kick for Minot State. Wilson sends it away. Riley a little shaken up there on the play. This ball comes back for Hoskin. Hoskin getting up to Wendell in the middle. To go to Wendell, able to get around Hunter. Ball taken away there by the Beavers. Van Valsen trying to play one up into space for Berryman. Back there is Keneally for the Mavericks. We'll let it roll out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Alexia Raboon in Minnesota State. Headed there by Katu, settled down there by Hunter. Now Franco, a little give and go for Hunter. Hunter trying to play one in space for Lewis. Sophia Lewis able to get around Friedrich, trying to cross. No one there for the Beavers as Seamuth comes away with it for the Mavericks. Looking for Katu, that'll go out of play. Far side throw in for Minot State. Franco. Looking for Lewis. Lewis able to settle it down. Play it back for Franco. Ashley Franco now in the middle for Hunter. Ashley Hunter has Berryman. Haley Berryman pressured there by Keneally. Shot deflects there off of Barant. Berryman able to recover. Crossing in for Samaniego. Headed and a diving grab made there by Raboon. Good save there from the Maverick goalkeeper. And now Raboon's goal kick comes up across midfield. Headed back there by Van Valsen. Audrey Wilson trying to get it up for Samaniego. Samaniego able to settle it down. Plays it in the middle now for Kwiatek. Good recovery there from Wendell. Foul on Minot State. It'll be a Maverick free kick. Ball will be brought back. As we're under 20 minutes left to play in this first half. Still scoreless here in Mankato between Minnesota State and Minot State. Abby Hoskin with the free kick for the Mavericks, headed up there by Barant. Now Zoc, touch pass for Katu. Wilson back there for the Beavers. Plays it as far as Riley. Now Riley gets it up to Katu. Katu's cross, looking for Wendell. Good defense there from the Beavers. Myers a little shaken up. Ball comes to Vetter now. Vetter's shot deflects off of Kwiatek, and it'll be a corner for Minnesota State. Made our first substitution of the game is number 20, Taylor Barzowski, checking in for number 7, Kelly Friedrich. Mavericks' third corner kick of the game here is number 9, Morgan Katu, running on the near side to take this one. Katu's first corner kicks, never had a chance. Ball comes in now, headed back out there by Berryman. Now Sophia Lewis takes it away there for the Beavers. Sophia Lewis able to get around 2 Mavericks, but in the meantime, good recovery there for Keneally, but Sophia Lewis able to get up for Berryman. Berryman trying to find Samaniego up on the far side. Over there is Seamuth for Minnesota State. Headed back there by Hunter. All the way back to Seamuth. Now Barzowski on the ball for Minnesota State. Trying to play it up for Zock. Ball will go out of play off of the Beavers. It'll be a Maverick throw. Seamuth just gets it back in for Hoskin. Abby Hoskin. A lot of space in front of her now. Minot State just letting her bring it up through the circle. Trying to find Riley. Taken away there by Sophia Lewis. Now Berryman on the ball for the Beavers. Haley Berryman's shot on goal, and a good save made there by Raboon. Still, Minot State getting the most shots here in this first half. Making the Maverick goalkeeper sweat a little bit. As Zock heads it up now for Katu. Morgan Katu gets it back to Zock. Now Julia Zock trying to cross for Vetter. Ball comes back to the keeper, Rafferty, and she makes the grab there for the Beavers. Ball comes up for Berryman. A little collision there between Samaniego and Barzowski. Foul called on Barzowski and the Mavericks, so it'll be a Beaver free kick now in Minnesota State territory. Like I mentioned earlier, Audrey Wilson had a free kick in the semifinal versus U Mary, and the Beavers scored. That was on Friday. And now Audrey Wilson setting up to take this one. Wilson's kick comes in, sails over the head of Sophia Lewis, and it'll be a goal kick for the Mavericks. Checking in for Minnesota State, number 10, Brenda Sens. Off goes Katu. Now Ashley Hunter has the ball go out of play. Foul on the Beavers. It'll be a free kick for the Mavericks now. Number 17, Abby Hoskin over there on the far side to take it for Minnesota State. Sophia Lewis trying to keep it in there on the far side, able to do so. Gets it back for Franco. Franco up for Samaniego. Samaniego across midfield now for Berryman. Berryman pressured there by Keneally. Barant comes away with it for the Mavericks. Trying to play one over on the near side for Vetter. Vetter pressured there by Myers. Foul called on Minot State. As Myers was holding up Vetter. It'll be a free kick now for the Mavericks. As we're under 15 minutes left to play in this first half. Still scoreless between the Mavericks and the Beavers. Abby Hoskins setting up to take this free kick. Three-person wall in front of her for the Beavers. Ball comes off the head there of Wendell. We're over on the far side. Descends able to keep it in for the Mavericks. Trying to cross. Ball goes all the way through for Vetter. Couldn't get to it. Berryman able to clear up as far as Brandt though. Brandt looking to send one back in. All the way to the keeper Rafferty, and she makes the grab there for the Beavers. Ball comes back to Seamuth now. Seamuth plays it back for Hoskin. Pursuit there from Sophia Lewis as Hoskin goes down. And it'll be a foul on Minot State. Good hustle there from Lewis, though.
Rachel, you're 2 minutes out of your...
Now free kick for Hoskin and the Mavericks, just outside of their own 18.
break. So whenever it hits 10, you gotta come to camera 1. I'll go to recess.
Headed up there by Wendell. Now Wendell able to get it back for the Mavericks, trying to play it up for Zock. Back there is Myers. Now headed up there by Sophia Lewis, trying to get it to Samaniego. Back there was Barzowski. Now play one over for Keneally. Keneally up for Wendell. Wendell trying to play one up for Zock. Ball comes back to her. Settled down there by Hunter, but Vetter comes away with it for Minnesota State. Good challenge there from Cueatek, and now Cueatek gets it up for Berryman. Berryman deflects it in the middle for Samaniego. Barzowski able to play it up on the far side now for the Mavericks. Has Brynn Descends. Descends with some space now in front of her. Taken away there by Franco. And now Van Valsten plays it back for Franco.
Hello, Rachel.
Ball comes in the middle, deflected off of Riley, and cleared there by Wilson. Played back up by Barant, and now Riley settles it down for the Mavericks. Gets it up for Wendell. Wendell. Pressured there by Hunter. Trying to play one into space for Descends. Back there is Franco. Franco plays it back into Maverick territory. Running after it on the far side is Hoskin. Hoskin gets it up to Barant. Maddie Barant looking on the far side for Descends. Descends down the middle for Zock. Zock running after it. Unable to get to it there is Wilson. For the Beavers does. Now Van Valsten looking to play one up for Berryman into space. Alexa Raboon comes out of her goal to scoop it up there for Minnesota State.
Gotta be tight! Tight!
Headed there by Cueatek, settled down there by Barant. Now Barant trying to play it in for Descends on the far side. That'll go out of play. It'll be a Beaver throw. As we have some substitutions for both teams. Number 33, Jordan Cook, checking in for Minot State. And for the Mavericks, checking in number 5, Alicia Duxini. Number 6, Bree Chacho. And number 31, Nadia Lowry. As Jordan Cook, right into the game, plays it back for Franco. Franco up for Lewis. Lewis back in the middle for Cook. Jordan Cook pressured there by Chacho. Now Duxini in the middle for Lowry. Nadia Lowry across midfield has Descends up on the far side. Descends looking to play one into space for Wendell. Back there is Pacino for Minot State, able to play it out on the far side. It'll be a Maverick throw. Descends, gets it into Wendell. Wendell's cross, looking for Vetter. Back there was Myers. Mavericks looking for a handball. Referee says play on as the ball comes back for Keneally. Chacho, back to Keneally. Keneally now in the middle for Duxini. Duxini trying to get it to Vetter. Vetter does a good job trying to get it to Wendell, and Pacino plays it back for the Beavers. All the way into Maverick territory. Hoskin able to retrieve it. Plays it short now on the near side for Vetter. Vetter fouled there by Myers. It'll be a Maverick free kick up on the near side. Under 10 minutes left to play in this first half between Minot State and Minnesota State. Still scoreless. The Beavers hold a 6-4 shot edge here. The Mavericks hold a 3-2 corner kick edge.
No, it's okay. I'll just switch with Ricky. Like Eli will come to work.
Now on the near side, Abby Hoskin takes the free kick. Ball deflects in the middle now. Cleared there by Van Valsten as far as Seamuth. Now Morgan Seamuth trying to play it up for Descends. Ball headed back out for Chacho. Hunter able to get around Chacho and play one into space on the far side. Sophia Lewis running over there for the Beavers. Able to keep it in. Now Lewis looking to send one in. And a good save made there by Raboon. Beavers have had a couple good looks here in this first half. But Raboon has been solid for the Mavericks in goal. Now ball comes up to Jordan Cook for the Beavers, trying to play it over for Berryman. Good defense there from Keneally. Ball comes back to Cook though. Cook gets it for Van Valsten. Van Valsten over on the near side now for Cueatek. Cueatek has Berryman up on the near side. Berryman able to get around Keneally for the meantime. Berryman running to the end line, trying to send one in, and a good save made there by Raboon. Berryman cross looking for Lewis, but Raboon able to prevent that from happening. Her goal kick is sent away up to midfield. Played up there by Hunter. Back there is Seamuth from the Mavericks. Plays it over for Barzowski. Barzowski over for Keneally. Now Keneally back to Chacho. Bree Chacho looking up on the far side for DeSentence. Back there was Franco. Now headed up by Barzowski. Settled down there from Pisano. And now DeSentence comes away with it for the Mavericks. Has Duxini in the middle. Alicia Duxini across midfield now with some space. Trying to play one up for Wendell. Back there was Myers for the Beavers. Headed up now by Barzowski. Now Quayatek plays it back into the Maverick territory. Trying to find Cook. Taken away there by Chacho for the Mavericks. Bree Chacho has Wendell. Wendell touch pass over on the near side for Duxini. Alicia Duxini gets it up for Vetter. Vetter taken down there by Myers. Referee says a good challenge as Myers comes away with it for the Minot State Beavers. Plays it up for Lewis. Now Sophia Lewis. Across midfield looking for Berryman. Berryman able to control the first touch. Now trying to center for Lewis. Lewis's shot goes wide. It'll be a goal kick for Raboon and the Mavericks.
Let's go, Black!
Couple more substitutions now for Minnesota State. Number 24, Molly Serafolian. Number 11, Sydney DePrenger. Both check in. Vetter and Wendell head off for the Mavericks. Boone's goal kick comes up to Chacho. Referee calls a foul back on the play as Seamuth is being grabbed by a Beaver player. Now the Maverick free kick, setting up there on the far side is Abby Hoskin. Hoskin looking for Lowry. Ball gets played out by Minot. Up as far as Lewis. And now Lewis trying to find Berryman in the middle. Ball gets played back by Barzowski. Taken away there by Duxini. Duxini plays it over on the far side. DePrenger able to get to it. DePrenger plays it out off of the Beavers. It'll be a Maverick throw. Seamuth over there for Minnesota State. Trying to get it in for Serafolian. Ball deflects back to Seamuth. Played up on the far side looking for DePrenger. DePrenger able to head it in. DePrenger running after it there. It'll be a foul on the Mavericks. Free kick now for the Beavers. There's under 5 minutes left to play in this first half. Audrey Wilson taking the free kick for Minot State. Headed up there by Hunter. Now taken away by Seamuth. Seamuth has Chacho. Chacho gets it up for Lowry. Nadia Lowry plays in the middle now for Duxini. Alicia Duxini plays it short for Serafolian. Into the box, and Molly Serafolian looking to take a shot. Ball gets played back out by the Beavers. Up as far as Sophia Lewis. And now Lewis has some space, trying to play one up for Berryman. Back there was Hoskin. Couldn't get enough on it. Now Berryman back for Lewis. Sophia Lewis bringing it into Maverick territory, trying to make a move on Chacho. Good defense there from Chacho. Ball gets played back for Van Valsten. Van Valsten up for Hunter. Hunter has Berryman. Good defense there from Keneally, and she takes it away for the Mavericks. Has Serafolian in the middle of the field. Molly Serafolian plays it over for DePrenger. Sydney DePrenger trying to control the first touch. Collision there on the end line. Referee said the ball deflected off of Minot State. For Minnesota State, excuse me. It'll be a Beaver goal kick. And now substitution for Minot State. It's number 5, Megan Kawahara checks in for Ashley Hunter. Now Audrey Wilson's goal kick, headed there by Chacho in the middle for Duxini. Nisha Duxini plays it up on the near side for DeSentence. DeSentence makes a move to the middle. Good defense there from Myers. Off of Chacho and Duxini, now settled down by DeSentence. DeSentence Looking to cross there for Lowry. Good defense there from the Beavers. Ball comes back to Myers. Myers plays it up as far as Keneally. Keneally back up for Duxini. A little give and go back to Keneally. Keneally has Serafolian in the middle. Serafolian back for Chacho. Chacho back for Lowry. Now Lowry has Seamuth. Seamuth looking to cross for Duxini. Back there was Pisano. That'll go out of play on the far side. It'll be a Maverick throw. Seamuth takes it right away. Ball comes to Serafolian. Molly Serafolian taking a shot, and that'll go wide. It'll be a goal kick for the Beavers. Number 27, Audrey Wilson, once again setting up to take this one. Headed back up there by Chacho, now settled down by Van Valsten. Van Valsten back for Wilson. Wilson sends it right back up for Van Valsten. She makes a move there on Nadia Lowry, looking to play one up for Berryman. Berryman unable to control the first touch. Now on the near side, Keneally trying to play it up. It'll be a foul on the Beavers as Berryman took down Keneally. It'll be a free kick for the Mavericks. Up on the near side, number 17, Abby Hoskins, setting up to take this one as we're under a minute and a half left to play. 0-0 game between Minot State and Minnesota State. As Chacho settles it down now for the Mavericks. Chacho gives it in for Serafolian. Serafolian back in the middle for Duxini, a little too far for her. Duxini has to retreat now up on the far side for Seamuth. Morgan Seamuth looking to cross. Good defense there from Sophia Lewis, and that'll go out of play off of the Beavers. A Maverick throw. Under a minute now. As Seamuth gets it in for Lowry. Lowry taking off the ball there. Back there's Franco for Minot State. Pressing there for the Mavericks is DePrenger. DePrenger will play it out via Minot State goal kick.
All right, Eric.
I know. She told me to go.
Headed up there from Chacho. Ball comes back to midfield. Bree Chacho settles it down, plays it back for Hoskin. Now under 10 to go as the Beavers. Kwatek plays it back for Pisano. Pisano plays it up for Sophia Lewis. Now Kawahara plays it back into Maverick territory, and that'll do it for this first half. No score between Minnesota State and Minot State in the NSIC Conference Tournament Championship. Shots were 8-5 in favor of the Beavers. Corner kicks were 3-2 in favor of the Mavericks. And we're scoreless here in Mankato after 45 minutes of play. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half. everyone to the pitch on the campus of Minnesota State University Mankato, the site of the NSIC conference tournament. This is the championship game. First half was scoreless between Minot State and Minnesota State. Shots were 8-5 in favor of Minot State. 5 were on goal. Minnesota State yet to have a shot on goal. Corner kicks were 3-2 in favor of the Mavericks. And we're scoreless. The Beavers will get us underway here as they will go right to left in this second half. Mavericks will go left to right. Early throw-in for Minnesota State. Number 13, Taylor Keneally over there on the far side to take it. Gets it into Hoskin. Abby Hoskin flips the field, has Seamuth up on the near side. Now Seamuth plays it up for Vetter. Jenny Vetter now with some speed across midfield. Still on the ball now is Vetter. Looking to cross. Plays it off of Franco and an early corner kick for the Mavericks. It'll be their 4th corner of the game. It's number 9, Morgan Coutu, running over on the near side to take it for the Mavericks. Coutu's corner kick comes in low off the foot of Zoc. Ball gets played back out. Headed up there by Lewis. Settled down there by Zoc. Zoc plays it over for Keneally. Keneally looking to take a shot on goal, and Rafferty makes the grab there for the Beavers. Rafferty takes the goal kick right away, has Berryman up there on the far side. Berryman, the lone Beaver, within a group of 5 Mavericks, and now Ashley Hunter turns it over. Duxini takes it away for the Mavericks. Trying to find Coutu. Good defense there from Myers up on the far side. Now Ashley Hunter plays it back for Paseno. Paseno plays it up into Maverick territory, headed up there by Chacho. And now off the head of Coutu, settled down there by Van Valsten. Van Valsten trying to connect with Berryman up on the far side. Berryman able to keep it in, bring it back to the middle. Plays it over for Lewis, Sophia Lewis. Pressure there by Barant. Plays it over for Berryman. Haley Berryman. Trying to get it to Samaniego. Ball gets played back by Hoskin into Beaver territory. Paseno now. Headed back there from Chacho. Van Valsten connects with Berryman. Berryman turns it over. Back there was Hoskin, able to play it up on the far side. Looking for Coutu. That'll go out of play. It'll be a Beaver throw. Morgan Myers, number 23, over there to take it. Gets it into Berryman. Headed there by Keneally. Chacho able to keep it in. Keneally looking for Coutu. That'll go out of play. It'll be another throw-in for Myers. Myers trying to get it for Samaniego. Back there was Hoskin. Ball pinballs. Out of play on the far side. It'll be a Maverick throw. Ball slipped there out of Keneally's hands. It'll be a throw-in now for the Beavers. Myers looking for Samaniego. Ball gets headed up. Took Coutu. Morgan Coutu trying to find Wendell. Ball deflects out of play off of Minot State. It'll be a Maverick throw. Keneally gets it into Coutu. Coutu able to play it up. She gets upended there. The referee says advantage, and now Wendell brings it in for the Minnesota State Mavericks, trying to cross. Ball deflects there. Headed out of play there by Wilson. It'll be another Maverick corner. 2 corners within the first 4 minutes in the second half of the Mavericks. Over there, number 9, Morgan Coutu. Cross comes in, punched back out by Rafferty. Attempted clear there. Duxini able to play it back to the end line. She gets taken down. Cross in Coutu. Wendell's shot goes wide. And Mavericks definitely coming out aggressive out of the locker room here in this second half. Now it'll be a goal kick for Minot State. Setting up to take it, number 27, Audrey Wilson. Headed back there by Myers. Played up by Keneally for the Mavericks. Now played up for the Beavers. Samaniego. Samaniego taking off the ball there by Chacho. Katu trying to play it up for Vetter. Back there was Franco, able to play it up. Ball deflects off of Koyatek and cleared there by the Beavers. Running after there's Keneally. She'll let it go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Mavericks. Keneally gets it into Hoskin. Abby Hoskin trying to play one up for Katu. Ball comes up to Wendell now. Dakota Wendell looking to bring it to the middle. She gets taken down just outside the 18. It'll be a foul on Myers and the Beavers. And the Mavericks looking to have a great chance here as they will set up for a free kick. Number 17, Abby Hoskin, setting up to take this free kick for Minnesota State about 20 yards out here. Three-person wall for the Beavers in front of her. Hoskin kick comes in, head off the head of Zock, and that'll go out of play. Minot State goal kick now is number 27, Audrey Wilson. Once again, going to take it. Headed down there by Barant. Now Duxini trying to find Vetter. Beavers play it out. Ashley Hunter able to get it up for Samaniego. Samaniego trying to touch pass it up for Lewis. Back there was Hoskin, able to get it up for Brandt. Maddie Barant trying to direct Zock. Ball deflects off of Franco. Back to Barant. Maddie Barant trying to cross for Katu. Ball gets past Myers. Katu running over there on the far side. Able to keep it in now. Morgan Katu trying to make a move on Myers. Myers able to play it off of Katu, and it'll be a goal kick for the Beavers. Wilson sends the kick away. Headed up there by Duxini for the Mavericks. That'll roll out of play. On the far side, it'll be a Beaver throw. Ball gets played out by Minnesota State one more time for Myers. Trying to get in for Berryman. Berryman able to get around Katu. Trying to play one up. Back there was Seamuth, able to head it up for Chacho. Chacho gets it up to Katu on the far side. Morgan Katu makes a move on Berryman, looking to cross there for Zock. Zock settles it down. Pressure there by Hunter. And now Berryman comes away with it for the Beavers. Berryman plays it back into Maverick territory as far as Hoskin. Now Hoskin plays it back up. Sent in the air by Ben Volston. Now headed up by Chacho. Back there is Myers for the Beavers, able to play it back for Hoskin. Abby Hoskin at midfield, looking to play one up for Wendell. Back there was Pisano. Ball off the foot there of Duxini. Now Beavers play it back for Chacho. Chacho over Katu. Katu plays one into space for Zock. Julie Zock has it played out by Ben Volston. It'll be another corner for the Mavericks. Their 7th corner of the game now. Katu takes it short for Duxini. Duxini back to Katu. Just outside the 18. The cross comes in. Headed back out by Pisano. Keneally trying to take a shot, and that'll go just wide. Mavericks have definitely flipped the field, though, in this second half. A lot of time being spent in the Beaver zone. It's just about 10 minutes elapsed in the second half. Still scoreless between Minot State and Minnesota State. Wilson's goal kick. Headed by Samaniego over for Berryman. Now Berryman trying to find Lewis. Back there was Seamuth. Now played up by Van Valsten. Headed there by Keneally. Up for Duxini. Duxini plays it back for Hoskin. Gabby Hoskin gets it up to Keneally. Now Keneally up on the far side for Katu. Morgan Katu makes a move there on Hunter. Brings it back to the middle. Gets around Myers. Katu with some speed. Plays it off of Wilson. Headed up there by Chacho. Back out by Myers. Up to Berryman. Berryman does a good job. Able to control the first touch. Now plays it up on the near side for Lewis. Sophia Lewis at midfield. Pressure there by two Mavericks. Ball deflects there off of Duxini. Back is Franco. Franco plays it back for Wilson. Audrey Wilson up to midfield for Samaniego. Samaniego unable to control. Ball deflects now for Franco. Franco one more time. Trying to find Lewis. Headed there by Seamuth. Up to Vetter. Vetter leaves it for Barant. And now Duxini on the ball for the Mavericks. Trying to put him into space. Looking for a run from Katu. That goes too far. Back there was Rafferty, and she makes the grab there for the Beavers. Headed down there by Chacho. Van Valsten plays it out on the near side for the Beavers. It'll be a Minnesota State throw on the near side. Jenny Vetter looking to get it in for Wendell. Dakota Wendell pressured there by Franco. Dakota Wendell trying to get a run there from Vetter. Vetter trying to shoot. Good save made there by Rafferty.
Nice shot.
Ball comes on the near side. Played out there by Wilson. Dakota Wendell takes the throw in for the Mavericks quickly. Ball comes into the box. Played back out by Van Valsten. Running after there's Berryman. Keneally able to get to it first for the Mavericks. Plays it out on the far side. It'll be a Beaver throw. Mavericks continue to put pressure on here in the second half. Number 23, Morgan Myers, takes the throw in on the far side. Ball deflects now for Duxini. And now Keneally reverses for Chacho. Chacho reverses now for Seamuth. And now Morgan Seamuth trying to play one up for Wendell. Good defense there from Franco. Ball comes back out for Barant. Barant leaves it for Chacho. Berryman able to come away with it for the Beavers. Now Haley Berryman across midfield trying to find Lewis. Back there was Seamuth. Ball comes back to Berryman. Now played up for Lewis this time. Good defense there from Keneally. And now Katu. Got foul on the play there by Kwayatek. It'll be a Maverick free kick.
Santiago, I'm on the camera. Camera on. Eli is on break. I just went on break.
Hoskin
I'm down there.
plays it up for Duxini. Duxini for Vetter. Vetter trying to find Wendell. Ball comes back to Myers. Myers able to play it out. As far as Duxini, she heads it up in the air. Settled down there by Hunter. Now it comes back to Duxini. Duxini over for Vetter. Jenny Vetter trying to shoot, and that'll go wide. Mavericks have outshot the Beavers 6-0 here in the second half. Now Wilson with the goal kick. Comes back for Keneally. Keneally back for Hoskin. Hoskin in the middle now for Barant. Barant back for Seamuth. Morgan Seamuth across midfield. Trying to get it for Zock. Ball comes to the near side. Kept in there by Lewis. Vetter has it go off of Franco. It'll be a Maverick throw. Vetter in for Zock. Julia Zock trying to cross now for Katu. Ball comes to the box. Here's Dakota Wendell with the shot, and they score! Dakota Wendell strikes first. Mavericks lead. Dakota Wendell getting her 15th goal on the season. Puts the Mavericks in front. 1-0 over Minot State in the NSIC Conference Tournament Championship. Now ball gets played out there on the far side by Keneally. It'll be a Beaver throw-in. Yellow card given now to the coach of Minot State. Morgan Myers waiting for the whistle. Looking for the throw in there on the far side. Gets it into Lewis, Sophia Lewis. Plays it back to Myers. Myers back for Hunter. Good defense there from Duxini. Ball comes up to Zock. Zock leaves it for Katu now. Morgan Katu. Good defense there from Wilson. Back there was Kawahara as Megan Kawahara checked in after that goal for the Beavers. Ball goes out of play on the far side. It'll be a Minot State throw. Myers once again over there. Gets it up to Berryman. Haley Berryman able to keep it in on the far side. Brings it back to the middle, trying to get it for Lewis. Back there's Hoskin for the Mavericks. Gets it over for Duxini. Duxini back for Barant. Maddie Barant gets it up for Vetter. Vetter back for Seamuth. Seamuth back in the middle for Hoskin. Abby Hoskin trying to get it up for Katu. Back there was Myers for Minot State. Comes back into Maverick territory. Back to Hoskin. Hoskin up for Chacho. Bree Chacho trying to find Katu. Taken away there by Myers. Now a foul will be called on Katu as Myers got taken down. It'll be a free kick for the Beavers. Just about at midfield. Number 27, Audrey Wilson over there on the far side to take it. Another yellow card given there from the referee. This might be a sideline warning. I'm not sure, but out of this restart, we'll have a Beaver free kick. Wilson sends the kick up. Deflects off of Katu, and now Dakota Wendell back on the ball for the Mavericks. Plays it up for Zock. Julia Zock now turns, has some space across midfield. Zock makes a move back to the middle. Pressure there by Hunter. Reverses now for Chacho. Chacho gets it up for Wendell. Dakota Wendell looking to take a shot. Ball deflects out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Minot State. Substitution now for the Mavericks. It's number 14, Molly Riley, checking in for Vetter. Now Wilson sends the goal kick away, headed back up there by Chacho. Back there is Myers for the Beavers. Headed up there by Duxini for the Mavericks. Up for Wendell, excuse me. Ball comes to Vetter now. Jenny Vetter has it played off of Myers. It'll be another corner kick for the Mavericks. Number 5, Alicia Duxini over there for Minnesota State, setting up to take this corner. Duxini's kick comes in low. Ball deflected out of play there by the Beavers. Audrey Wilson doesn't agree with the call. It'll be another corner for the Mavericks. Now Vedder's kick comes in. Off the head there of Zock. Cleared there by Myers. Gets past Berryman. Now Keneally has the reverse for Seamuth. Seamuth back for Hoskin. And Hoskin plays it up on the far side for Vedder. Vedder able to control that first touch. Trying to get around Myers. Myers takes down Vedder. It'll be another corner for the Mavericks. And that last substitution, it was Riley checking in for 2, so obviously Vedder's been taking these corners. Ball comes in off the foot there of Duxini, out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Minot State now. Wilson sends the kick away. Deflected off there, Duxini in the middle for Sophia Lewis for the Beavers. Lewis off for Berryman. Now Haley Berryman across midfield. Trying to get it for Cook. Back there was Hoskin able to play it out on the far side. It'll be a Beaver throw. Hunter gets it in for Berryman. Haley Berryman trying to get it for Lewis. Back there was Barant. And now Chacho on the ball for the Mavericks. Bree Chacho across midfield has some space now. Trying to play it up for Wendell. Ball goes just too far for her, and that'll roll out of play off the end line. It'll be a goal kick from Minot State once again, as Wilson sets up to take it. Just over 20 minutes elapsed here in this second half. Mavericks now lead at 1-0 over the Beavers off a Dakota Wendell goal. Headed up there by Barant now, and Duxini gets on the ball for the Mavericks, trying to play in front for Vedder. Back there was Myers. Duxini sends it right back in for Zock. That goes past her and all the way back to the keeper, Rafferty, and she's able to scoop it up there for Minot. Rafferty sends the goal kick up right away. Headed down there by Barant. Hunter plays it off of Lewis, and now Barant comes away with it. Barant gets taken down. Referee plays advantage. Now Duxini comes away with it for Minnesota State. Plays it up on the near side for Riley. Molly Riley gets around Franco. Trying to keep it in. Ball went out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Minot. Substitution now for the Mavericks as Descends checks in. Off goes Vedder now. Headed up there by Barant, up to Duxini now. Alicia Duxini gets it up for Riley. Riley, a little touch pass up to Zock as Franco slips. Julia Zock now into the box. Gets taken down by Wilson. It'll be a corner. It won't be a foul, just a corner kick for Minnesota State now as another substitution for the Mavericks. As well as Minot State. Number 24, Molly Serafolian checking in for Zock. And Van Valsten in for Hunter. Number 28, Melanie Van Valsten back in for the Beavers. Now on the near side. Molly Serafolian, number 24, takes the kick. Ball off the head of Chacho, and that'll go out of play on the end line. It'll be a goal kick for the Beavers as Wilson sets up to take it. Mavericks now up to 10 corner kicks on the game. 7 in this second half and up to 15 shots out shooting the Beavers. 10-0 here in the second half as Hoskin plays it up for Minnesota State. Ball comes back to Rafferty, and she makes the grab off the bounce. Ball comes to Quayatek. Quayatek trying to get it to Myers. Myers unable to keep it in there on the far side. It'll be a Minnesota State throw. Descends, gets it right away for Chacho. Haley Berryman able to take it away there for the Beavers up on the far side. Now across midfield, Berryman trying to play one in the middle for Lewis. Sophia Lewis surrounded there. Makes a move there on Baran, trying to shoot, and that'll go high. First shot in the second half coming from the foot there of Lewis. 21 minutes left in the second half as Raboon sends the goal kick up for the Mavericks. Duxini now up for Serafolian. Molly Serafolian trying to put him into space for Wendell. Running after it there is Wilson for the Beavers. Wilson has it deflected there off of Wendell. Wilson now up for Kawahara. Ball comes over there for Chacho now for the Mavericks. Bree Chacho up on the far side has Wendell. To go to Wendell, the lone goal scorer. Plays it in for Baran. Now Maddie Baran looking to take a shot on goal. And Rafferty, makes the grab. Rafferty sends the goal kick up right away. Trying to spring Lewis. Back there was Seamuth. Plays it as far as Van Valsen. Van Valsen up. Looking for Berryman. Back there was Hoskin, able to play it up as far as Van Valsen. Van Valsen trying to find Berryman as Keneally falls down. Back once again is Hoskin. Now Quayatek has it played out by Descends on the far side. It'll be a Minot throw. Trying to get into Jordan Cook. Taken away there by the Mavericks. Ball comes back to Cook. Plays it for Myers. Myers didn't get all of it as that goes off the head of Duxini and Barant. Duxini able to settle down now. Plays it up for Wendell. Wendell able to get around Kawahara. Now Dakota Wendell into Beaver territory, playing it over for Serafolian. Molly Serafolian trying to get around Wilson. Shot deflected on the end line. It'll be another Maverick corner. Under 20 minutes left in this second half. Now number 24, Molly Serafolian, heads over on the far side to take this corner for the Mavericks. The kick comes in. Off the head there of Berryman. Keneally looking to send it right back in. Ball deflected, out of play off for the Mavericks. It'll be a goal kick now for the Beavers. Another substitution for Minot State. It's number 11. Cynthia Samaniego checks back in for Cook. Off the head there, Chacho. Now Duxini plays over for Riley. Molly Riley looking to bring it into the box. Riley looking for a cross. We'll play it off of Franco. It'll be another Maverick corner. Up to 12 now is Minnesota State. Once again now on the near side, number 24, Molly Serafolian setting up for this corner. Ball comes in low. Dakota Wendell sends that shot wide. Now Wilson sends the goal kick up. Headed there by Samaniego. Kept in on the near side by Lewis. Ball played out there by Barant. It'll be a Beaver throw-in. Franco trying to find Samaniego. Goes off the head there of Seamuth and Barant. And now Chacho plays it back into Beaver territory. Off the head there of Kawahara. Played up there by Ben Valston. No one up there for Minot as Abby Hoskin is back there for the Mavericks. Plays it up on the far side. Ball skips up to two now. Or that's Wendell, excuse me. Dakota Wendell. And now Myers will play it out on the end line. It'll be a Maverick corner once again. Serafolian setting up to take this corner kick. Ball comes in. Headed up in the air and over the net. It'll be another corner kick as the ball went out of play off with a Beaver. Serafolian running over on the near side this time. Serafolian's kick comes in. Off the head there of Wendell. And out of play. Wilson will take the goal kick for Minot State as we approach 15 minutes left to play in the second half. Mavericks lead the Beavers 1-0. Ball skips back to Keneally. Keneally plays it up. Has Duxini. Duxini pressured there by Kawahara. Now Chacho plays it up for the Mavericks. Back there was Wilson for the Beavers. Played up in the air there by Duxini. Headed up now for Wendell. Dakota Wendell trying to play one in for Descends. Back there was Myers. Able to play it out as far as Brandt now as Brandt's back on the ball. Shot comes in and that'll go wide. Another good look there for Minnesota State. Now Haley Berryman gets it up for Samaniego. A little give and go now on the far side for Berryman. Haley Berryman looking to cross. Ball skips through for Kawahara. She couldn't get to it as that gets played out by Barant. Now Riley comes away with it for the Mavericks. Molly Riley looking to play one up for Descends. Couldn't get it to her. Myers plays it back for Paseno. Paseno, a near turnover, and now it is. Descends up for Wendell. Dakota Wendell. They're going to make a move. Didn't get all of it. She got taken down. It'll be a goal kick, though, for Minot State. Back in the game now for Minot State. Number 4, Ashley Hunter. As Quayatek heads off. Wilson sends the goal kick up. Off the head there, Barant. Back to Seamuth. Seamuth plays back up for Barant. Headed over on the near side for Riley. Riley settles it down. Has it played out off of the Beavers. It'll be a Maverick throw. Seamuth gets it in for Barant. Barant reverses for Hoskin. Closing in there was Lewis. Hoskin able to get it up. All the way back there was Wilson. Off the head now, Chacho, Serafolian. Able to settle it down. Myers plays it out. Now Van Valsten on the ball for the Beavers. She slips. Chacho comes away with it. Now gets it up for Descends. Descends in the middle for Serafolian. Serafolian Just outside the 18, looking to send one in, and a good save made there by Rafferty. Punch back out. Ball deflected out off Riley. Franco able to clear up as far as Duxini. Ball deflected there off of Hunter. Duxini gets it over to Riley. Molly Riley looking to make a move back to the middle. Cross comes in. Ball sent up in the air. Back on the near side. Now Sophia Lewis controls it for Minot State. Look at someone in the middle for Berryman. Haley Berryman now into Maverick territory. Bring it to the middle. Berryman. Pressure there by Hoskin. Hoskin able to play it out. It'll be a Minot State throw on the far side. Running over there is number 23, Morgan Myers. Myers gets it into Samaniego. Good defense there from Keneally as that gets played up. Descends running after it. She gets to it for the Mavericks. Brenda Descends. Looking to play one up for Wendell. Wendell heads one out on the far side. It'll be a Beaver throw. Now Kawahara trying to play one up for Samaniego. Played back there by Chacho. Now Bree Chacho back on the ball. Gets it up for Wendell. Dakota Wendell trying to get it to Riley. Back there was Ashley Franco. And now Barant looking to play one up for Sarah Folian. Back there was Myers. Samaniego trying to get it to Berryman. Berryman has to go out to play off of Minnesota State. There'll be a Minot State throw. Ball comes to Descends. Descends in the middle for Duxini. Now Duxini up for Wendell. Dakota Wendell trying to get it to Riley. Ashley Franco gets taken down. Foul called on the Mavericks. Free kick now for the Beavers as number 27, Audrey Wilson, sets up to take it. As we're under 10 minutes left to play, Mavericks lead 1-0. Good kick there from Wilson, headed up in the air. Foul called on the Beavers. It'll be a free kick now for the Mavericks. Number 17, Abby Hoskin sends the kick up. Deflects off of Samaniego to Berryman now. Haley Berryman. Pressure there by Barant. Now Barant plays it back up for Wendell. Wendell trying to find Sarah Folian. They couldn't connect as Paseno plays it up for Berryman. Over there is Keneally. Ball went out of play off of the Beavers. It'll be a Maverick throw. And now substitution for both teams. As number 14, Taryn Love checks in for the Beavers. And number 9, Morgan Katu back in the game for the Mavericks. Now the throw comes into Sarah Folian. Sarah Folian up on the far side for Katu. Morgan Katu brings it back to the middle. Shot deflected there off of Paseno. Now Wendell turns it over. Taken away there by Van Valsten. Van Valsten headed back there by Keneally. Duxini trying to get it to Barant. Now Barant up for Wendell.
Take it.
Dakota Wendell. Still on the ball. Plays over for Katu. Katu's shot grabbed out of the air there from Rafferty. Maddie Brandt comes away with it for the Mavericks up on the far side. Able to get around Samaniego. Plays in the middle for Sarah Folian. Now Sarah Folian has it get played out off of Myers. We another Maverick corner kick up to 15 now. As number 4, Jenny Vetter back into the game for Riley. Number 24, Molly Sarah Folian over there on the far side to take this kick. Ball comes in off a Chacho, and that'll go wide. Another Beaver goal kick coming from Wilson. Up for Van Valsten. Van Valsten trying to get it to Taryn Love. Back there was Seamuth able to play it out on the near side. It'll be a Minot throw. Now Wendell up on the near side. Plays it back for Seamuth. Seamuth get it up for Sarah Foley, and that goes over her head. Ball deflected there off of Katu. Now Jenny Vetter plays it back for Wendell. Dakota Wendell shot deflected off of Franco. Ball comes over for Duxini. Duxini able to settle it down. Looks to take a shot on goal, and Rafferty makes the save there for the Beavers. Goal kick sent up right away. Back there was Barant able to get it up for Duxini. Now Alicia Duxini has Wendell. Dakota Wendell has the ball deflect there off of Love. One more time off of Seamuth. Taryn Love able to keep it in for the Beavers. Trying to play it in for Samaniego. Gets past Hoskin. Now Keneally has to come over and play it out on the near side. It'll be a Beaver. Beaver throw, I believe. Franco gets it in for Samaniego. Samaniego gets taken down. Foul on the Mavericks. Rafferty comes out of her net up back into the Maverick 18 box now as Ashley Franco sets up to take it. This free kick for Minot State. Beavers trying to show some urgency here. Ball comes in off the head there of Rafferty. Vetter plays it up there for the Mavericks. Rafferty out of her net. Now running back there is Ashley Hunter. Hunter comes back. Dakota Wendell trying to play one up. Rafferty out of her net. Back here is Pasano able to play it out. You don't see that too often. The goalkeeper running out of her net on that free kick for the Beavers. She was actually the one that got a head on it there. And now the throw in off of Wendell. Now Sophia Lewis on the ball for the Beavers. Plays it back for Wilson. Wilson trying to find Berryman across midfield. Berryman pressure there from Chacho, able to stay on the ball. Gets it up for Lewis. Now Sophia Lewis has some space. Closing quickly is Barant. Sophia Lewis still on the ball. Shot comes in. One hop save made there by Raboon. As we approach 4 minutes left to play, Mavericks still hold a 1-0 lead over the Beavers. Off there, Duxini. Now Sock able to win it back for the Mavericks. Sock gets taken down. It'll be a foul on Van Valsten and Minot State. Maverick free kick coming up. Now Hoskins sends a free kick up. Off the head there of Wendell. Trying to get it to Katu. Back there was Wilson. Now Dakota Wendell able to settle it down for the Mavericks. Plays it over for Katu on the far side. Morgan Katu. Just wasting a little more time here for the Mavericks. Over there is Myers for Minot State. Now it'll be a throw-in for the Beavers. Actually, the referee called the foul, so a free kick rather. Audrey Wilson plays it up. Duxini trying to get it to Katu. Wilson one more time. Plays it low up for Lewis. Lewis over for Van Valsten. Now Melanie Van Valsen looking to play one up in the middle for Samaniego. Samaniego turns now. Plays over for Berryman. Haley Berryman. Shot comes in and that'll go wide. Lexa Boone setting up to take this goal kick now for Minnesota State. Ball from Franco, trying to come up for Samaniego. Now Hunter plays over for Berryman. Haley Berryman looking to play one in. That goes off the head there of Hoskin. Shot there from Love. Goes over everyone's head. Ball goes out of play off for the Beavers. It'll be a Maverick throw on the far side. 1:40 now remaining. Headed back out there by Chacho. Out as far as Hunter. Now Hunter looking to cross for Love. Back there was Vetter, able to play it up now for Julia Zock. Running over here is Wilson. Wilson plays it off the head there of Zock. Sock able to shake it off, walk off under her own power. Checking into the game now for the Mavericks, number 20, Taylor Barzowski, an extra defender for Minnesota State. .122 remaining out of the restart. Two will play it back to Rafferty. Rafferty will scoop it up and punts it away now for the Beavers. One hop off the head there of Vetter. Deflected off of Duxini. Franco plays it back for Wilson. Foul called on the Mavericks. Ball will come back into Beaver territory. 1 minute left. Beavers got to score quickly. Wilson sends it up off the head there of Duxini. Ashley Hunter running over there for Minot, able to play it up. No one there for the Beavers. Ball goes out of play off of Minot. It'll be a throw in for the Mavericks. Now 30 seconds left. Seamuth taking her time. Throws it in. Van Valsen deflected there off of Katu. And now Wendell plays it up for Katu. Morgan Katu loses it. Ball gets played back for Wilson. Audrey Wilson trying to get it up for Berryman. That goes all the way back for Hoskin. Hoskin plays it out. It'll be a throw in for Minot. Now under 10 to go. Quickly thrown in for Berryman. Berryman looking to shoot. Back there is Hoskin. Played out one more time. And that'll do it. Minnesota State is your NSIC Conference champions. They defeat Minot State 1-0. Dakota Wendell getting the game-winning goal. Minnesota State Mavericks, third year in a row now, they are conference tournament champions. This year they defeat Minot State 1-0. Minnesota State now improves to 18-2-1 16-1-1, and NSIC is Minot State will fall to 13-5-3, 10-5-2 in NSIC. Now Minnesota State will have an automatic bid into the NCAA Division II Women's Soccer Tournament. They were currently ranked, the Mavericks, 4th in the rankings, in the regional rankings for the NCAA Division II Women's Soccer Tournament before the conference tournament. Now, with 3 straight wins, they should definitely move up there, as Bemidji was knocked out in the first round from UMary. Seedings will determine where teams will play in that NCAA tournament. That'll be coming in the next few weeks. For more information, go on to ncaa.com. That'll do it here in Mankato. Minnesota State once again defeating Minot State, and they are the NSIC Conference Tournament champions for the 3rd year in a row. Final shots were 24-11 in favor of Minnesota State. Mavericks outshot the Beavers 19-3 in that second half. Corner kicks were 15-2 in favor of the Mavericks. Beavers had 0 corner kicks in that second half. Mavericks had 13. And Minnesota State once again defeats Minot State 1-0. Dakota Wendell getting the game-winning goal.
NSIC Soccer Tournament Championship Most Valuable Player from Minnesota State University, Morgan Katu. And now the 2018 NSIC Soccer Tournament champions and automatic qualifiers for the NCAA Central Regional Tournament. The Minnesota State University Mavericks, coached by Brian Ball. Team captains please come forward and accept the championship trophy. Let's give all of the outstanding team athletes a round of applause. The NSIC would like to thank all of the fans for their support throughout the championship. Please drive home safely.